Good day, global citizens. Welcome to another episode of Dr. Fadiambola's Opinion. This is a platform where research meets understanding and legacy. Today, we have a guest researcher who is on board to discuss something entirely different. We have never discussed stroke on this platform before. So, this is the first researcher we have on board to discuss stroke, and I believe global citizens will relearn and unlearn concepts they have on stroke. Please do me the pleasure of welcoming Dr. Nicholas Aderinto. I hope I pronounce your name well. I should be flogged if I don't pronounce your
It's fine. It's fine.
I should be queried if I don't pronounce it well.
I mean, it's fine. I didn't read all. It's fine. Perfectly. You tried. Narrowing stroke to three words is quite difficult. But when you hear about stroke, you want to think uh, functional disability in terms of movement. That's something that comes to mind. So when you think of stroke, you think of something that limits people's ability to move around. So I would say weakness, then I would say what we call aphasia. There's sometimes there's speech disorder in for stroke people too. And then the one uh, that really comes to mind again, especially when you look from lower middle income countries or low income countries, like most African countries, is the economic impact of stroke. That really comes to my mind too, even though it's not something that people really think about. So generally, you want to be thinking about weakness of the hand, of the legs in layman term. You want to think about speech disorders, speech dysfunction most of the time. And to me personally, I'm thinking of life after stroke, and it means a lot of economic instability, both to the stroke survivor and even to their caregivers. Yeah.
Thank you so much for that introduction, Dr. Aderinto. I may dive towards traditional names because that's what I'm
Fine.
close to.
Oh,
Um,
yeah.
but when we're talking about stroke, many people tend to look at it as the end of something, like the end of a sickness, or what comes out of medical condition, something like that. What are the complications associated with stroke?
Okay, so stroke can cause there are direct impact of stroke and there are also indirect impact of stroke. For the direct impacts of stroke, because
Also come across your paper after this watching or listening to this session, they would like to understand the concept of population. I mean the term population concepts, context framework. What is this framework about?
okay, so the PCC framework is basically used especially in scoping a review. We have other frameworks that you can use for that research, like the PICO, we have the PO frameworks too. So it's just more specific. What we are just trying to say is when you pick a topic that you want to do a scoping review on, it's good to define your population clearly. So define your population as much as possible. Okay, this paper is going to look at people who have stroke. What's the age range that you're looking? Are you segregating by gender, like in terms of like stratification by gender? Are you looking at probably Africans alone? So you should be very clear. And then you want to look at the context to what exactly in which framework are you considering whatever topic you're considering, and then the main thing you are studying.
Aspect of your research with us, and I believe if global citizens have been following us through previous episodes, there is an episode basically we discussed PICO.
Yeah.
Now back to the main discussion of stroke. What signs show an individual has arm motor deficits?
Okay, so for mental deficit, the first